Alright guys, so today I have a different type of video than I usually make. I'm going to go over the top 3 assault rifles to use for max aim assist. Alright, and I'm also going to compare like the stats afterwards on how they compare with each other, because I'm not really going to go over like the best weapons for time to kill, just the best weapons to hit your shots, and it's super easy for me to use so that I can always hit my bullets. Because there's some assault rifles in this game where, yeah, they do kill a little bit slower, but I can lock onto people a lot easier. And on top of that, if you're able to hit more shots on a weapon that's easier to use compared to a weapon that's harder to use, you're gonna have a faster time to kill because you're gonna hit more bullets, especially if you're not that great at aiming. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. The first gun that I really want to recommend that has the best aim assist that I believe is the M4. Alright, and I do not think the M4 has an insane time to kill, just compared to the base speed of every single other weapon, but it's always extremely reliable for me because I'm able to hit a lot of shots, right? So this is the class setup that I use for the M4. I'm going to show the tuning for everything like that too. So this is all the attachments that I use, and here's the tuning real quick. Alright, before I explain it. And also, I do not use a sight on my M4. I don't like using a sight on my M4. I can if I want to. It doesn't matter. I can still hit like all my bullets with or without it. But for like medium range, if I use the iron sight M4, I do get a lot of aim assist, and I'm able to beam people extremely fast, especially with the fast ADS speed. Alright, so this is the class setup I have right here. I'm gonna go with the firing range real quick. And then I'm also going to turn on my time resolution so that I can have like the best experience possible. And I tell you guys, please, if you are on PC, use timer resolution. It is an unbelievable difference, and overclock your controller as well if you don't do that. Alright, so there, I got my timer resolution on, I got my M4, and this gun is just an absolute beam. Alright, turn my audio down real quick. Alright, so like from regular or from close range, medium range, long range, I'm just gonna shoot it real quick, right? And that's how it shoots in the firing range, and you do not get as much aim assist in the firing range as much as you do in an actual game. So if I'm able to just beam people from like this, like from right here, that just shows how powerful this gun is. And I'm on 3.3 right now, so if I did bump it down to 2.2 for more aim assist and better recoil control, this gun does not move. It does not move. So if you guys do not use the M4 already, I do highly suggest this gun. It is amazing to use in Resurgence, so I really like using it in Vondel. If I'm playing lockdown quads too, it is very fun to just have that fast ADS speed and be able to aim at people from pretty much any range. But if you are at the farther ranges, it is harder to see, but it's not harder to hit your shots. Recoil is just absolutely ridiculous. So again, if you're not using the M4, use the M4. Alright, so that is pretty much my #1 gun for aim assist and control. The second gun that I use for aim assist and control is the ISO Hemlock. Now this is extremely good for the very far ranges. I do like using it in ranked a lot. If you are closer in ranked, it doesn't have an insane time to kill compared to like the cast off, but it still hits extremely well. You can hit every single shot. So like even from super far away right here, it does not move one bit. And I'll kind of put the M4 in front of this just because the faster ADS speed, so you can lock on to people faster. But if you want a gun that like has no recoil at all, that you can hit from anywhere, it's so good. It's so good from right there. Like I love using this gun. And again, like I'm not comparing it with like the meta weapons for time to kill, but if you hit every single bullet, you know, this gun might be a lot better than the cast off, even though the cast off has a faster time to kill, because you're going to be able to hit every single bullet from far away. And if you're on console too, or if you have lower input delay, it might be better for you to use a gun like this, because if you can't hit every single bullet with the cast off like I can, you'd probably get a lot more kills with this ISO Hemlock, because you're gonna be able to beam people from far away. Alright, so this is the build right here for the ISO Hemlock. I'm gonna go over the attachments real quick. I did make a video recently about this, but I'm gonna use it again. right here. And if you do play Warzone ranked and you do play a bit back, you know, your teammates are pushing, but you're more of like beating people from far away while they're pushing people, and you're still keeping relatively close, this is extremely good for that as well, because you can be able to down people from far away while your teammates are pushing up, and you can make sure that they're not getting shot from, you know, a high mountain or something like that. If people are in the mountain up above and I want to beam people from super far away, this gun is absolutely amazing for that. And I did like make a class setup for the Rap H a long time ago. I haven't been using it because that's a good example of how it's a really good time to kill gun, and I really like it a lot. But I would rather use the ISO Hemlock in most situations than the Rap H, because I'm able to beam people a lot farther, and that just helps me get a lot of more kills in ranked with that. Alright, and when people are flying off the drone, I'm able to hit way more shots, and I did have like a crazy clip from beaming somebody like almost across the map with this gun. Right, so the ISO Hemlock is an amazing gun to use, and you guys should definitely give that a try. Alright, and the final gun that I do recommend for max aim assist and also damage is the cast off. Alright, the 7.62. Now this gun is completely ridiculous. I was destroying a lot of, you know, Artisan players yesterday when I was playing ranked, and it is one of the fastest assault rifles to kill in the game. And with this build that I have right here, it does give you almost no recoil. Alright, so if I'm shooting at somebody very far away, that's how it would shoot. And again, the firing range has very low aim assist compared to the actual game. So if I'm able to hit my shots in here, I'm able to hit every single bullet when I do play Warzone ranked, or if I'm playing Resurgence. Alright, it just has like the lower mag, 40 rounds compared to like 60 or 45. So that's that right there. Other than that, dude, this is my #1 gun right now, because yeah, I don't get as much aim assist or as much control as I do with the Hemlock or the M4, but the damage range really helps, because if I hit all headshots, can't do as much right there, but I probably hit like 2 right there. I'm gonna put plates on 2, right? But if I hit all headshots up close too, because let's just say you know, somebody's close, but I don't want to use my Lockman sub or Lockman Shroud to be able to kill the person. I just want to be able to hold my assault rifle, maybe drop on the ground right here. If I hit all headshots, they die instantly just like that. This gun is absolutely ridiculous. Gun is absolutely ridiculous. So here's the class setup for that. Alright, I probably changed it a little bit from last time, because last time I did have an iron sight with this, and you can use an iron sight as well. It does work very well with an iron sight, but I guess I like a little bit more of to just see the gun while I'm shooting with the aim op 4, because if I use this, then it's a lot less visual recoil, and I can see the person a little bit better than if I was using an iron sight in Warzone ranked. Right, so if I'm playing Warzone ranked, I'd probably use the iron sight, but I mean, I'd probably use the scope. But if I was playing Resurgence, I'd probably use the iron sight, because it's a closer range. Alright, so here's the class setup for that. There's a tuning for the muzzle, for the barrel. Here's the tuning for that. FSAC Ripper tuning for that, and then I use the aim op 4 scope with this, and then 40 round mag. Alright, and then one last thing before I do end this, I am going to show the stats compared to all the weapons that I just showed. I love True Game Data. If you guys do not use True Game Data, please use True Game Data. It's a really good stat site to see all the guns and how they compare with each other, and it may not be 100% accurate, it may be like 98% accurate, but close enough. Alright, and I usually compare the base speeds. I don't compare it with attachments, because you can save time with this way, and you're just knowing like a general range of how these guns compare with each other. Alright, so you can see the cast off completely destroys both these guns right here. So if you are really good at aiming and you really like the cast off, you're gonna want to use that above other weapons. Alright, but with the ISO Hemlock and M4, alright, the ISO Hemlock, like if you're beaming people across the map, it is gonna be the better gun to use, because it has absolutely no recoil, and you can see that it does perform a little bit better on like the 30 to farther ranges, like 66 and far beyond. Alright, and then if you do want like a closer weapon that has like fast ADS speed that you can use iron sights with, then the M4 would be a great selection for that, and you'll still have no recoil and be able to beam people out the sky. Alright, but these are the best weapons that I would use for aim assist and to actually have really good aim in this game. And if you pair that up with a good weapon, a Lockman Shroud, MP5, and if you're using the hipfire build with that, you're going to be extremely good at those close ranges, and you're going to find yourself getting a lot more kills. Also, I am live every single day on Kick. This is pretty much where I get my gameplay for my videos, so if you want to see me live and just chat with me right there, then you can search up 5seal on kick.com/5seal. And you can join the community Discord for any of my coaching services if you guys want to get coached in Warzone, or if you just want to chat with the community and have any updates that I'm currently doing as far as when I go live and other things like that. So yeah, get connected with the community Discord.